Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. We have a total body workout for you today. You're going to need a set of dumbbells, your sliders, and your band today. Use a little bit of everything. We're going to have those 4 blocks of work. Each block gets 2 exercises that we're going to rotate through 2 times, 55 seconds of work with that 10-second rest. Once we get through the whole thing, we're going to go through it one more time, one of each. All right, so you guys can go ahead and give me some cross toe touches. Start stretching out that body. I'm going to show you our first block of work, which is cardio. We're going to do a 2-step Heisman. So we're going to go step, step, knee, give it a brief hold, step, step, knee, step, step, knee, step, step, knee. And then our next exercise, we're going to do skaters. You're just going to take it side to side. Good. Go ahead and give me that Frankenstein next. We're going to go to our weights for our second block of work. Working upper body. You're going to give me a hammer curl, and you're going to rotate it and give me a wide curl. So it's hammer, rotate it, wide curl. Then our next exercise, we're doing an old school tricep extension. So I'm going to have you keep this weight. Actually, we'll put that weight down. We're going to split it halfway through. So you're going to lift that elbow up. I want you to hinge at the hip. We're going to only move that forearm. So everything else stays still except your forearm as you press that weight back. And then we'll switch to the other side. Okay, give me some marches next. Pump those arms. Our next set of work, we're going to head down to the floor, working lower body with our band. So we're going to put that band onto our side. We're going to do a side plank clamshell. Now this one, we're going to stay all on one side for the first one, and then we'll switch on the next round. You're going to go into that side plank, but I want you to keep that knee down, lifting those hips up, shoulders directly above the elbow. And you're going to just lift that knee. So your feet on the bottom, they're connected. And your goal here is to get that knee open and to face the ceiling. Working the inner and outer thighs here. Then we're going to flip it over. We're going to do a glute bridge, a little bit different though, so pay attention. You guys are going to open your legs a little bit wider so that you have that resistance in your band. There's no slack. You're going to give me that glute bridge. You're going to pick up your heels. So if you have to bring your feet in a little bit closer to your butt, you're going to lift up those heels, and then you're going to release. So lift up those heels, down, and release. Then we're going to take the band off, and you guys can give me some butt kickers next. We're going to go to our sliders. We're going to do a slider burpee. So remember, it's just your toes on those sliders. Your heels stay on the floor. So you're going to go down, thrust those legs out, bring them back in, and come up to standing. This is a core exercise, so I want you to take it slow. Then our last exercise, we're taking it down. You're going to have your heels on your sliders. What you're going to do, you're going to start in this position. So you're not down all the way, you're only down halfway to engage that core. You're going to bring those knees in. You're going to give me an elbow tap, so cross that elbow over, and then back down. So bring it in, elbow tap to the opposite knee or leg, and down halfway. So in, elbow, down. All right, you guys, let me get that timer started. We're going to start with that 2-step Heisman. Make sure your equipment is out of the way. Get ready, set, here we go. Step, step, knee, step, step, knee, step, step, knee. Yep, you got it. I want that brief pause when you bring that knee up, and exhale. Blow out that air. Use that core. I'm always sneaking in core work. Now, once you have this down, you can give me a wider step. Travel. Use that space. Lean that body on your knee. Get a little bit more of a crunch in. You got it. All right, final 10. Last 5, 2, 1. All right, step it out. 10-second break. We're going into skaters. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Just skate it side to side. So I want you to think about how long you're stepping. So the length of that jump. Find a spot on the floor that you want to jump to. And get there every time. Use those arms. Have those legs bent. You got to have your legs bent to be able to use them for a longer hop. All right, last 10. Stick with me. And 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, we're going back into two-step Heisman. Here we go. 1, 2, knee. 1, 2, knee. All right, start making those steps wider. Should be getting that heart rate up a little bit by now. Make sure you're breathing. All right, stick with me, last 15. Keep it up, we got less than 5. 3, 2, 1. All right, step it out, skaters next. Deep breath. 2, 1, here we go. So I want you to try and land on one leg without dropping that back toe. You're gonna wind up, bring it to the other side. Feel the difference? Trying to get that heart rate up a little more. Get lower in those legs. All right, last 15. Then we're going to grab those weights. Last 5 right here, come on. Finish it, 3, 2, 1, good. Go grab those weights. Give me a hammer curl to a Y curl. Here we go. Hammer, rotate, wide. So your upper arms, they're close into your side. We're only moving our forearms. So no rocking back and forth. Side view. Looks like this. See how my arms stay still? So none of this, none of this, none of that, no. You're gonna keep your arms still, except for those forearms. I'm gonna do the same exact thing when we hit the triceps. We're trying to zone in on those biceps. We're hitting the inside and the outside of that muscle. All right, last 5. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, next exercise, put down that one weight. You're gonna hinge over. So that means stick that booty out. Have your free hand on your thigh. Lift up that elbow, and you're gonna press that weight behind you. So side view looks like this. Notice how my elbow and my upper arm does not move. I'm hinged over, core is tight. Also, your arm stays right at your side. All right, switch sides. Same thing over here. Hinge it over, stick that booty out. I want you to really squeeze it at the top. You're gonna exhale right there. Now, what I don't wanna see is this. Nope, that's not it. You're gonna keep that arm still. Just move that forearm, 2, 1, and rest. All right, back to our biceps. Deep breath, roll of those shoulders, reset. You wanna have a proud chest, which means you don't slouch over. You're gonna keep those shoulders pinned back. You're gonna hold that core tight. You have a soft knee, don't lock those knees out. And every time you lift those weights, give me an exhale. Give me a squeeze at the top. Zone right in to that bicep muscle. Good, you got it. All right, last 15 right here. You got it. Starting to burn a little bit, yes? Good. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, we're back to that tricep. All right, reset, roll those shoulders. Give me that hinge over, elbow up, much work. Half and half. So make sure your body is squared off, okay? That means you're not leaning like this. You're leaning directly forward. Everything is still, everything except that forearm. You're gonna start feeling that muscle work. You're gonna push through. Switch sides, you guys. Keep that upper arm nice and still. Getting that elbow as high as you can so that when you do that kickback, you're gonna feel that tricep work. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, you guys, grab those bands. Get them on your side, down to the floor. Quick, quick, quick. All right, we're starting in that side plank. We're doing that clam. So shoulder directly above that elbow. Your feet are connected at the bottom. You're working on getting that knee to open and point to the ceiling. I want you to push those hips up. You got that opening under there. We're gonna hold it here, all on this side. We're working the outside of our thighs. We're strengthening those hip flexors. We're hitting the outer edge of our glutes. Less than 10 here. Come on, you got it. And 3, 2, 1, rest. Flip it over. Get those heels close into your butt. Widen those legs a little bit. 2, 1. We're going up in that glute bridge. Lift those heels, put them down, go down. Don't drop your butt all the way. So up, heels, down, release. When you go up, you're squeezing those glutes, lifting those heels, drop them, and release. When I say release, that doesn't mean bring your butt all the way to the floor. That just means release the squeeze. So squeeze, lift those heels, drop them, release, squeeze, lift, drop, release. Good. Squeeze, lift, drop, release. When you lift those heels, it just gets deeper into that hamstring and glute. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Switch sides. Fix your band if you have to. We're going to that side clam. So get up on those, off those hips, and give me that clam. Opening that knee to the ceiling. Shoulder directly above the elbow. Take a look at yours. Is it like that? Have your feet connected here. So your foot goes over and then it's straight. So it's like you're standing on that opposite foot. Open, close. You want a little bit more out of this one? Squeeze those glutes when you open up those knees. Yes. Now exhale. All right, you guys, 10 more seconds. Come on, push through. Less than 5, right here. 3, 2, 1. Good job. All right, flip it over. Fix your band if it's rolling. Remember, heels close into your butt. Open those legs up a little bit so you have a resistant band. Give me that squeeze. Heels up, down, release. Squeeze, up, down, release. Squeeze it, up, down, release. Now, we're gonna try something. On your next up and squeeze, open those knees a little. Squeeze, open, heels up, down, and release. Squeeze, open, heels up, down, release. Getting deeper into that muscle. Up, down, and release. Come on, squeeze it, keep it up there. Open, up, down, release. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, you guys, lose that band. We're going to our sliders. We're doing our burpee. So sliders in front of you, toes on those sliders. You're gonna go down, thrust those legs out, bring them back in, come up to standing. So go down, thrust them out, bring them in through your arms, and then up to standing. I want you to be really careful on the up to standing part. Make sure your heels hit the floor so that you don't slide out from under yourself. It's not fast. You're gonna feel it in your core. You'll probably feel it a little bit in your legs too, since we just worked them. All right, last 10. Three, 2, 1, rest. All right, you guys, down to the floor. You're gonna put those heels on your sliders. We're starting halfway. You have your arms like this. You're gonna bring them in, elbow to opposite knee, and down halfway. Up, knee, knee, and down. So twist that core. Feel that crunch in your obliques. We're hitting the center right here, left side, right side, and back halfway. Why halfway? So we keep that core engaged the entire time. Elbow, elbow, and down. Let me move to the front so you guys can see. You're going down, up, elbow, elbow, down, up, elbow, elbow. If you can't connect that elbow to your knee, just get as close as you can. Ooh, that's Destiny behind me. She never makes a Zoom appearance. 2, 1, and rest. All right, we're back to burpee. Let's give it a little pep before we get started. All right, here we go. 2, 1, go down, bring those legs out, bring them back in, up to standing. Always exhale when you bring those knees in. When you do that exhale, when those knees come in, it gives you like a little extra oomph. So you can get into that core a little bit deeper. Of course, squeeze those glutes at the top. Never miss an opportunity to squeeze those glutes. Every squeeze counts. All right, 10 more seconds. See if we can fit in one more. 2, 1. Good job. All right, down to the floor. We're back to that. We'll call it a half crunch elbow, elbow. Ready? Lean back, bring it in. Crunch it, elbow, elbow, release. Crunch, elbow, elbow, release. Pull out that air. Elbow, elbow, release. Now you want to aim for the outside of that leg so that you can twitch that torso even more. Getting deep into those obliques. You hit the middle of your core when you lean back and crunch it up. Less than 20, you guys. Come on, you got this. 10 more seconds. Last 5, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Set those sliders aside. Make sure your space is clear. We're back to the top. We're doing that 2-step Heisman. Time to get that heart rate back up. Ready, set, here we go. 1, 2, knee. 1, 2, knee. Now listen, after that exercise you just did, if you have tight hip flexors, it's going to be burning right here. So just try your best with this Heisman. Take it a little slower if you have to until that flushes out, and then you can pick it back up. We'll make sure that we hit that at the end so that we'll stretch it all out. All right, 10 more seconds. Now we're going into skaters. Last 5, 3, 2, 1, breath. Deep breath. Ready? Here we go for skaters. Right now, try and keep that back toe up if you can. And then push your body. Push it to the side. Good. All right, last 10 seconds. We're gonna pick up that pace. We're gonna go super fast, which means shorter strides, okay? It's gonna look like this. Get ready, 2, 1, let's go, you guys, come on. Last 10, pick up that pace. Last 5, 2, 1. Good job, grab those weights. Hammer to wide curl. Roll those shoulders, proud chest. Hammer, open, wide. Hammer, wide. Good. Everything is still except your forearms. Pin those shoulders back. Squeeze those glutes while you're standing here. Hold that core tight. Keep those knees bent just a little. All of these reminders are helping keep your body in alignment so that we can work that muscle the correct way. All right, stick with me here. Last 10. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job hitting those triceps next. One weight. We're going to start on the right. I want you to hinge it over. Get that elbow up. And here we go. Press it. Press it. Now, you want to keep your head in alignment. So look straight ahead. Every now and then, go ahead and look at your screen if you can see yourself, just to make sure that your elbow's up there, that you've got good form. It's nice to be able to see yourself in that mirror. All right, switch sides. You can make sure that you're doing everything right, that your body is straight, it's aligned. Exhale at the top. Squeeze it. Come on, get that little squeeze up there. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. All right, grab your bands. Get them up around your thighs. We're gonna do a quick transition here because we're gonna do half and half. So get up on those hips or off those hips, opening up your legs. I want you to exhale at the top. Check out your shoulder directly above that elbow. I don't want to like this, no. Like this, no. It's got to be like this. All right, give me one more. Quick switch, flip it, and open. Good. Come on, last 15. Everything you got right here. Squeeze those glutes. Work those thighs. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Flip it over. Fix your band if you need to. Heels close to your butt. Open up those knees. Ready, set, here we go. Squeeze it. Lift those heels down, release. Squeeze, heels up, down, release. If you have to, move your feet a little closer to your butt. That'll help get those heels up higher. The higher you can get your heels, the more you're gonna get deep into those hamstrings and glutes. Squeeze, heels, down, release. Squeeze, heels, down, release. Less than 20 here. Good. Come on, stick with me. We have 10 more seconds. And squeeze it up, down, release. 2, 1, done. All right, band off, grab those sliders, quick. Toes on your sliders. Here we go. Down, legs out, in, stand up. Remember, when you crunch those knees in, exhale. And slowly come up. You want a little bit more? Bring those legs out and give them a quick in up to standing. So bring them out, quick in, and up to standing. Last 15. Out, quick in, up to standing. Less than 10. Quick in, hand up. 2, 1. All right, guys, down to the floor. We made it to our last set. Heels on those sliders. Start like this. Lean back. Here we go. Bring it in. Elbow, elbow. Halfway down. In. Elbow, elbow. Halfway down. In. Elbow, elbow. Halfway down. Come on, give me everything you got right here. We're going to stretch it all out after, I promise. Halfway. Elbow, elbow. Halfway down. Up, elbow, elbow, and down. Come on, 10 more seconds. Last 5, One more, 3, 2, 1. Good job. All right, move those sliders out of the way. I want you to make your body long. Just lay down on your back. Point those toes out. Bring those hands up over your head and stretch. Good. Give me a couple deep breaths. All right, bring those knees in. We're going to bring one leg up. Roll that ankle. Now flex your foot and point. Flex and point. One more of those. Flex and point. All right, bring that right heel over your left knee. Bring those hands through your sides and let's hit those glutes. Deep breath. Good, release. Switch sides. Bring that left leg up. Roll that ankle a couple times. Now flex it and point. Flex. We're hitting those calves from our jumping moves. One more time. And point. Left ankle over right knee. Bring those hands through. Bring that knee up. Hit that left glute. Deep breath. Good, and release. All right, bring both your knees in. Give yourself a little hug and roll it up. Now I want to hit those hip flexors real quick. So on your knees, bring that right leg forward and lean it forward. You're going to feel that all down your hip flexor. Go ahead and lift up that left arm. It's a nice stretch in the side. You can lean it a little if you'd like. Good, and release. Let's switch sides. Left leg forward, now lean it until you feel that stretch right in here, your quad and your hip flexor. Lifting up that right arm. Reach high and reach over. Intensify that stretch. You can lean forward a little bit more. Breathe through it. And release. All right, both knees down. We're going to curl those toes under. And we're going to roll it up in 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. Good job, you guys. Give yourself a hand. You did great today. Come on, put those hands in. Let's do our family on 3. 1, 2, 3. Family. All right, you guys, have a great day. And I will see you tomorrow.